So, hello everyone. Before starting, I have a question for you all. So, have you ever taken tough decisions in your life? Have you ever are faced with problems and situations in which you had to take decisions that can shape your life, that can shape your day? If you have some of those experiences, then I would like to request you all to hold on to that while I speak. So today, I'm going to speak on a very crucial topic that plays a very important role in our lives. So let's start with a story. Imagine a boy named Sam. He wakes up on a Monday morning and he is full of energy and positive thoughts. He goes down to breakfast and finds the same spirit in his family members as well. Then he goes to his school and was just getting started with all his classes when suddenly the teacher enters and declares that a test will be conducted in some time. Now imagine the scenario in different sections of the class. Sam, being an average student, was in a dilemma. He wanted to score well but did not know what to write and what to present in the exam paper. All the other students like him thought that life was being unfair to them and that uncertainty has dawned upon them. After listening to this story, many of you may have already pointed out the topic of today's discussion, uncertainty in our lives. It's a gift. If we are able to go through the wrappings, then a reward will be waiting for us at the end, which will give us satisfaction and happiness. You must have seen the word uncertainty in books, magazines, and articles. It means unpredictability and it talks about shocks and surprises. I personally describe uncertainty as innovative disaster. Now many of you will be confused, but it soon will make sense to you. So imagine your hometown and the natural calamity that's most prone to that area. Like I belong from Odisha, and in Odisha we face cyclones frequently in a year. The people are ready, the whole government system is ready, the disaster management system is ready, and all are ready to adapt to the disaster's destructions. But what if suddenly a tsunami strikes or an earthquake occurs? Everyone will be in a chaos. No one will know what to do. And uncertainty will dawn upon our state, Odisha. That's why I describe uncertainty as innovative disaster, because it brings disastrous consequences that are unexpected. Now, uncertainty is everywhere around us. One day I was sitting and thinking of any field in which there is certainty, in which there is no uncertainty, but I was unable to find any. Think of as many fields as possible, be that a global pandemic, be that health, be that the economy of a country, be that your financial career, be that your professional career. Uncertainty is everywhere. We cannot run away from it. But the main thing is, uncertainty gives a new shape to our life. We think that it is hammering our life, but actually it's giving a new shape to it, a new meaning to our life. Now, I'm going to share a few of my experiences, and that too of the world, so that you can understand uncertainty in a better way. So a couple of years back, I started getting rashes on my skin and the problem worsened. I was not able to step out of my house, even my room, and I was going through a lot of pain. It took me around 1 year to recover. I was and I am thankful to my school who gave me a leave so that I could recover. But the fact was, if I stopped my learning process, then I would be left behind. These thoughts were continuously circling around my mind and were buzzing in my ears. That motivated me to study, to move ahead. In that year, I gave the half-yearly exams, the annual exams, as well as a few Olympiads in my school, and I performed well in each and every one of them. It was difficult to go and give the exams physically, but I did not want uncertainty to pull me down again. So I got motivated and I gave each and every examination in the examination hall. Now, I was a kid who loved to face challenges, loved to hang out with uncertainty and be friends with it. But who knew that it would come and have no mercy on me? So from this we learn that uncertainty does no discrimination, it does not see who we are. What is our gender, what is our caste? How do we speak or what is our mentality, but it comes and causes destruction. Now the second experience is of the whole wide world. Who knew that a small virus would mutate and kill millions? Yes, I'm talking about coronavirus or COVID-19. Yes, it's true that many lives were disrupted, many people were killed, but the main thing is, it changed our lifestyle. We were stuck at our homes and due to that, we adapted mobile phones. With that, many people were able to go big and many people were able to be successful through social media. But many people also killed their eyesight and creativeness. If COVID wouldn't have been there, then it wouldn't have been so good because then the world wouldn't have been so connected through the internet and people wouldn't have been so frank about their talents, about their weaknesses, and they wouldn't have shared their experiences. They wouldn't have gotten confident. But it would also be a better world without COVID because then so many people wouldn't have died and so many young people wouldn't have lost their eyesight and creativeness. Now, I'm going to give you a few steps on how to seize the temporary suffering of uncertainty. So firstly, you have to be calm and let the problem flow. If some of you have ever put ink in water, then you observe that it stays dark and you are not able to see anything for some time. But after 5 minutes or so, you slowly start realizing that it is dissolving. And again it is clear water after some time. So the same is with problems as well as happiness. It comes and it will go. But we have to take advantage of that situation when is it present. We have to learn from it so that the next time we come in contact with it, we are able to face it confidently than ever before, again and again and again. You also have to be calm and make your mind still. Because if you disturb the stillness of the water, then foams and whirlpools will form and you won't be able to see what's deep inside. In the same way, if we cry a lot or stress out a lot on our problems, then we won't have a clear mindset of what's going on. So we have to understand the root of the situation, why it happened, how it happened. Could it be more certain? And with it, you will be able to face those problems again and again and again in your life. Some things you can do physically are, you should hone your skills or develop yourself. It does not mean that you will let selfishness, which is an anxious force, guide your self-care. If I go to the gym or if I work out, not to be fit, but to develop a physique that people approve of or that people will appreciate, then I have the wrong mindset. Because what if people disapprove of it? What if people tease us? Then that will add on to our problems. We'll be more stressed out and that is not what we want. So we should let self-care lead to personal growth and it should be independent, not selfishness guided. Now, you have to stop overthinking. It is good to think of the worst case scenarios, but thinking a lot about problems and not on solutions, that can cause a mental weakening in your mindset. You will have negative thoughts and when the problem really arrives, you won't be able to face it confidently. So you have to stop overthinking and you have to think and think about it and the solutions, but not overthink and disrupt your mindset. Lastly, decision-making skills. You have to improve them and your analytical power as well. Because if you do that, then when problems come at uncertain times, then you will be able to face it confidently, and you will know what required steps there are to take. Of course, there are endless solutions you can bring out and you can come up with while facing uncertainty and to seize the temporary suffering. But these are the pillars you can use, and that will improve yourself and the way you stand in front of uncertainty. You see, at the very end, if you've taken birth in this world, then uncertainty will come to you one time or the other. Do you know the reason why we get sad or stressed out when faced with it? Because we think of our mistakes, we think of our failures, what will happen if something goes wrong. We have negative mindset. For the people who think like that, the only solution is they have to think that we are all on the same boat. We all face problems, small or big, at one time or the other in our life. And we do not have to be stressed about it, but we have to bring out solutions to face it confidently again and again and again. Now, if you want to change yourself, if you want to bring confidence, if you want to confidently face uncertainties, if you want to be successful, then the only solution is you. If you yourself are able to change, if you yourself are able to remove your distractions, if you yourself are able to speak up confidently, if you yourself are able to improve your weaknesses, then you will be able to change yourself and the world. Now, I am very thankful to you for holding on to those experiences and situations. And I think that you have learned how to face them and what mistakes you had made during that time. And I feel very thankful that I have given this opportunity so that I could give my learning and my knowledge and share it with you all. And at the very end, uncertainty is the certainty of life. You have to understand that it will come to us. Just be confident and face it with a warm smile on your face. Thank you.